Oopsie. There we go. A lot of alpha tonight. We're about to do the Katsu campaign. And oh yeah, I'm wearing a shirt. Plead. Yeah, this is so when you do lots of kind of executive-y meetings, then I call this the millionaire day off shirt. So sometimes I'm rocking the suits, man.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Yeah, I can hit go live now on the TikTok. So we're live everywhere else. OSP Defense Live Developer Chats. That is correct. On Citadel. All the settings are there. Does it want another name? What does it want from me on Toctic? No. The camera source is required to ensure real-time interactions during your live. Come on. Okay. Why not the logic capture? Why not? Bro, I'm gonna, so I have to switch off my camera. Is that what you're saying? This is like really not cool, man. Various funk attire and similar work atmospheres we share here. Okay, so go live. Live, go live. La 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 la. Go live. Bum 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 bum. Okay, so we're live on. Joey says I'm gonna have dinner and join for 30 minutes. Okay, cool. All right. So do we have Sir Jason? Do we have that list of the hierarchies? I know it's somewhere. I think it was on a OSP Discord. Has it been put on the Citadel Discord yet?
Refresh me here. We're talking about the.
So it's the hierarchies that tell you what the Katsu keys. I think it's.
It is a me.
Hello, mighty Rob. Magnificent Rob of the Robbervilles. Trying to track down. I think that's on OSP where the hierarchies and things are for all the things.
Bear with. I think Joey put something out.
It's a me. It's a Rob La Awesome. Hello.
Operation Safe Place.
Okay, it's
Blush is somewhere else. Oh, there's Blush. There you are. Hello. Crypto Arjun. Hello, Crypto. Samia B. Everybody. There's Hamad on X. I hope you guys are going to help me watch all these different things. Nice. So that comment was at 9:43. What? A.M. Hamad, is it 9:43 a.m. your time, or is X just that confused? Check on X. It says 9:43 a.m. Yeah, it is like 19:13 in the afternoon. I can't find this damn information.
I'm going to send it to you, Andrew.
Thank you.
Bear with me, or okay, there you go.
Hold
you mean around the keys and the snappity.
Yeah, so the IRs, all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is that one of you, maybe I don't know, Jason or Rob or whatever, whoever is able to stream this StreamYard to Discord, can either can possibly set up the stage with the same title.
Okay.
Yeah, so then we're everywhere, so people can get in there and find out, what we're doing. Did you hear my response, Hamad? That was 1913. Yeah, I responded to Hamad's comment. Looks okay. There's senior choice. Where did you send that stuff? Okay, good.
What's up?
Yeah, Hamad, that's awesome. So yeah, if you can keep responding on X, it'll help us a lot, because then we'll keep track in real time, and then you just complain on WhatsApp whenever we don't respond, because then we can time it. There's Arena King. Okay. The mighty senior choice. So can you guys on Arena hear Rob, Jason, and Blush nicely?
Am I audible?
Hello.
Okay, you're gonna have when am I gonna get some new devices?
Okay. Okay, sorry. Let me just calm down. So so Jason sent this to me. Let me just make a PowerPoint presentation. Man. Yes, like everything in our damn ecosystem coming from the Web3 department, Joey, is always just like a text or what? It contains unoriginal or reproduced. This is in what? What reproduced content? Live visibility restricted. Your live is not eligible for recommendation. Because it wants to hog the camera on TikTok. Okay, don't worry, everybody. We're on it as usual. We're still learning. TikTok is like brutal there.
Okay, I'm accessing that there. Rob.
How am I going to do this?
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Okay.
On the
yeah. On the what?
On this stage on Discord, are you able to spin that up on your desktop?
Who, Rob?
Yeah.
No, we can't hear you, Rob. Your mouth's moving, but unless you're just blowing bubbles or something. Oh, it's because he's muted. I think he's talking to someone else. All right, so I need to stop this. TikTok, I'm going to have to restart it with access to the damn camera. Do you even what, bro? Okay, so that means I'm going to shut down this camera here. Okay. And then configure this camera here.
Hey, Kenneth Kenley Blair.
There's Kenneth. Oh, Kenneth, you sexy man beast. Oh, Kenneth's the coolest guy on the planet. He is the most wonderful freaking dude ever to be wonderful. Let's see here. Kenneth, trying to be live on like 50 blooming platforms at the same time. But one of them being TikTok, and TikTok is just so demanding. I think it might be female. Not saying it's bad that females are demanding, but I am saying that that they are. There's the camera. Why is it not picking up? There's the camera box. No. Pick up the camera, Mr. Camera Box. Nobody else is. Oh, I can't. I'm not watching the things. Stand by.
I'm watching. Well, I'm trying to watch on Twitter as well.
Rob, we can't hear you. Are you talking to us, Rob? Just throw a thing. Or are you talking to somebody else? Because you're muted. I think Rob's talking to somebody else. Okay. Why is the camera not working? Tralali, tralali. Camera. And Logicam. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Let me fire up the Logicam. That's cool. If TikTok takes the Logicam, that'll be awesome. Go on TikTok. I know you want this. Huh?
I am confused right now because on Arena you have no cam. On Twitter you do.
Or
Or is there a massive delay on Twitter? It might be that there's a massive. It might be that there's a massive delay on Twitter. That's all.
Reset. No. Okay, that didn't work. So here's the camera, but there's no camera in the camera. Jason and Twisted AK. What a challenge, man, to get all this stuff set up. Getting ready for that massive X space tonight. TikTok fighting us with the camera here. TikTok? Bro, okay, I'm going to close TikTok. Get out of here. You get out of here. All right. Let me fire up TikTok again. TikTok, like, it installs itself every single time you start it up. It is so irritating. Hello, potatoes. Kenneth Lee Blair is awesome.
I am so curious as to who Rob is talking to.
Yeah. Just send him a message. Maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he can't hear us. Maybe he's lighting cigarettes and once your face on X as well. Camera's turned off. Yeah, I'm working on it. What? Oh, there's the pro stream. Why is it not?
Daddy?
Yes, my love.
Can you quickly tickle us when we're going around in the
I can't. I'm live, my rinks. I'm literally live. I can't. I love you though. No. Oh, I'm sorry. What is going on? It doesn't want to share the camera on TikTok, and now check it. Rob is just sitting there smoking. Probably forgotten he's like on.
Demure in his lane, moisturized.
The Discord as well.
Okay, now
what are we streaming? What are we doing?
We're like everywhere. Just fighting with TikTokers is our custom. Let me see it. So let's go hard.
Did you get your last day of Tiki-Toki or what?
I don't know what's going on, dude. TikTok is like stupid. I mean, it's
Yeah, it does
brilliant.
take 40 up to 48 hours to verify your streams. But yeah, no, I'm just trying to cave bro, so I will be back, lads.
All right. So there's the camera, right? Which is not picking up the camera, this camera is not being used anywhere else. Oh, I see. Potentially, the camera is being dominated somewhere else.
Domination.
Whatever. Okay, so TikTok is like, it will not be recommending anything here because it's just so complicated. Okay, so I'm going to hide the camera and unhide Chrome. And I'm just going to fire up this again. And get my camera back on. And just go to the department of whatever, bro. Okay, now let me try to not be lost. Okay, so come on, man. Yeah, I've got to do all this stuff. Okay, I'll do it. All right, so I got to share screen. Everything is irritating.
Yep, I see you now. Okay, well, I am gonna leave that on.
All right. Here we go, everybody. Okay, so what do we have to add into this? Oh, how about I just start crying? Everybody cool with that? Okay, so just create an entire new slide. Okay. Right. Okay. So if you're in the sexy Rob. So if you're in the ecosystem and you're ready for the Katsu mint, let me see what I've got here. Just to put in there so people can understand. So what we're going to do now is the whitelisting and airdrop allocation ranking structure. Like so, right? And it starts off with, yeah, so this is the key, right? So I don't have a picture of the Katsu key as yet. That's still being made, but I'm sure. Let me see if there's a key. Insert. Sorry, let me just, I'll be just closing the door here. Wafuse. Concentrate, but the kids are having fun. They're in the kitchen. Okay. Right. So let's first go fetch a key. B, am I still focused? Am I focused, B? B must keep me focused. All right. Okay. So what is it? Shapes, icons. Maybe it's icons. So I'm going to get a key. Give me a key. All right. That looks like a key. Right. Insert key. Ah, that's good. You can, you insert a picture. Insert key. Okay. So this key over here, all right, that's a key. And let me see. Graphics full. I don't know. Does this change? Yeah, it's going to be a red key. Okay. So this key is Sheka. Dun 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 chicka 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 dun 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 Sheka. Okay. So I'm going to type here. Right. This is the key. So it's called the Katsu key. Katsu key airdrop. Very, very important for everybody's in this ecosystem. Right. And the Katsu key opens 3 Rothborn NFTs. Blush, are you in here? Blush?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hallelujah. Hello. Would you mind sending me three pictures of Rothborns that you like on Discord, preferably.
One moment, I will do so.
Thank you, sir. And then, all right. So I'll make this bigger. Let me know in the comments, boys and girls, if the presentation is, if you can't read the things I put in there, if they're too small, then I'll make them bigger. Make the thingies bigger. All right. So this key over here, you're going to get one of these keys, and then the mint occurs, and obviously if you're on the airdrop, usually if you aren't on the whitelist, you usually do not make it. Okay, Twisted says you can read on full screen. Okay, great. So if you're not usually on our whitelists, you very rarely make it for one of our mints. So we usually mint out. Okay, thank you, Ahmad. Awesome, you can read everything. So we usually mint out in 20 minutes. The longest it's taken for us to mint out was our very first mint with Lucille. And that was just under 2 hours, and we were completely minted out. So, so I would kind of suggest, that you really try and get onto the airdrop list, and we're about to show you how. So I'm just waiting for Blush to send you. You can just send me any 3, and then I'll pop what. Okay, so I need a picture of Katsu somewhere, which I don't have anymore. Maybe it's in my. That's actually a good idea, Jason. We need like a a person who's got all the stuff who can just send us the stuff as we talk on these streams. Okay.
All the stuff with the stuff so that we can post the stuff.
Yes, because we're always talking about lots of stuff. There's the Lucille mint. Probably don't have any cups pictures here. Those will be online.
I can send you what do you want, like the Katsu I do have a Katsu image. Let me send it to you, good sir.
Yeah, if you can send that to me on Discord, that would be the best. Thank you. Yeah, because then they can see what a Katsu. Because obviously I redid my machine, and all that stuff is now gone.
Yeah,
it's on the old machine.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, and like an example of a funky, a funkette, that'll help me immensely.
Yep. I'll send you all of that.
Example funk.
All right.
Let's get him from a son up front of. There's so much stuff. Oh, okay, there we go.
Oh, wait, that's Samuel. That's not Katsu.
The actual mint version of Katsu. Eh? Are you kidding me? I can't paste this in here. Really? It's like so ridiculous. Like these people trying to protect their, like you can't copy this and you can't copy that. But it's ours. We own the IP. It's ours. And we can't copy and paste our own stuff because people are so greedy. Don't play my song. Don't copy my IP. Don't do this. Don't do that. Yeah, what a bunch of muppets. Eh? Greed makes people so dumb. Yes, all the thingies be. Right, Blush. I'm gonna grab it quickly because I'll just grab it from that chat, Jenai. Oh, okay, here we go. What is that? Why you put it there? Okay. Let me see. Can I paste this? Control V.
No, OG dev, sorry.
There we go. Print screen. So you took some time because you wanted to curate the Rothborn.
Yeah, so this will give the peoples an awesome idea of how our damage dealers are going to be looking. Chennai is now busy with the final draft of these, and this is what she's working from.
Oh, okay, so I was on the right one. Sorry, that was my bad. I confused myself dramatically just then.
Yeah, I'm gonna build out concept now with the borders. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's so bad that you can't just copy and paste a damn picture. I've got to like use a screen grabby thing. People are going to use that anyway. All these people protecting their IP. Are you? Be creative. Don't be greedy. What's this for you? Oh, there's a big one of them. Yes, like when creative people are greedy, it's like dumb, bro. You copied other people's ideas. There's nothing creative about anything anybody does. It's like every idea is stolen, borrowed, influenced. Yo, so much stuff makes me rage. Thank you, Jason. He sent me like a. No, I can't even do that. All right, everybody, it'll all make sense in a seckie. Why didn't I do this beforehand? Because I didn't know I was only going to get a text wall. I'm a man of maximum effort, not freaking minimum effort. I find that humanity in general is just minimum effort. That's why most people are like sheep who just poor until the day they die because they do the minimum. Like the minimum that they have to do, they'll do. And then they wonder why. Thank you. Stay focused. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, what else? A Lucille. If someone's got a Lucille somewhere, that would be wonderful. What else is on that list? What represents what represents a? Oh, there's Raju on Facebook. Yo, what up, Raju? An IR? What is there like an NFT or something that represents IRs or a picture or something? Okay. Damn it, man. These things don't look like NFTs yet, man. Ugh. And that one's in landscape. Okay, I have to ditch the one with the angel wings because it's landscape.
Okay, 1 second.
That's fine. I only needed 3. I only needed 3 because you get 3 Rothborn NFTs with one of these keys. Okay, and I'm just going to give them the rarity borders. I've got those. Your patience will be rewarded, everybody. Doing well, Twisty. In and out, busy day. Don't want to miss the airdrop thing. Yes, that's wise. That's wise. So I've got to show like the mathematics of this. That plus that equals. So this plus that. So you can all know exactly what the key does. I just put in a fat equal sign, yeah. I think so. Makes only beats. I don't know. I short noticed Joey, and then he said he's got to go and eat food. So I guess that's that. I guess you'll find out. I don't know. You know, whenever. I'm sorry. Like I'm assuming there's snapshotiness involved. Like where it just takes a snapshot. I don't know. I don't think any buttons require pushing. I think Joey's just having supper. Friggin'! They have to give this like a saved name. Whitelist. Key. Hierarchy. Katsu. I don't know, man. Just leave me alone. I don't know what to name the damn thing. Okay. Okay, now I've got to open this and go over here. Hey, Mithila. I'm not watching TikTok. I don't know what TikTok. I don't think I'm even live on TikTok. Whoopsie daisies.
You apologize. It's my bad. I didn't realize my network decided to jump off a bridge. So.
Oh, come on, man. TikTok, please. Why must you be difficult? Just TikTok wants utter domination of the entire stream. Like it wants total control. You can't stream anywhere else. It's like flipping Muppetry. Okay, anyway. Right, let's go, yeah. So many things making me rage. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, I've got a Lucille. Thank you. Found one.
Oh, you've got one, yeah? All right, cool.
Okay. See, I can just pop that in here. Oh, and it's a video as well. What? I know. I've got a Katsu one somewhere as well. See?
Yeah, that's in the drive.
Anyway. No, I got sidetracked again. From a man, I just need a picture of Lucille. I think. From a yeah. So everybody on the arena, come and go as you please. It's only really people who want to make ridiculous amounts of money on the launches of these mints that should be watching. Oh, thank you. That's a nice list there. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Ooh, I have to do this print screen thing because I can't just drag and drop and scan them from a center. And I can't even hit download because it downloads some WebP something or the other format and send them from a bruh. Really, like minimum effort, like minimum effort. Don't worry, I'll do it while I'm live. How am I going to do this? Okay, let me figure this out.
I mean,
Minimum.
this is
Where's Kenneth and John to
it's
fight
just
with everybody for? Okay, right. So minimum freaking effort. There's a border. There's a border. There's a border. 3 borders is fine. I don't know, man. Just get down there. Now it's like 15 minutes to go before the. Anyway, I'll design this. I'll keep designing this stuff. Mass whitelist notification in Arena. What is that? I don't know about that at all. It's like, wait, you guys are getting notified? Oh, whitelist for like scam coins. Yes, yeah, dude. Web3 is like so bantapudu. It is like so scummy, scammy, greasy. What? Was that?
Mm-hmm. Oh no, sorry. I was taste testing something.
Oh, I had some nice peppermint tart.
I had
Good. Bro. Minimum effort. Freaking no, man. Whatever. I just I'm getting ragey now. Okay. Whatever. That'll. So at the beginning here. Dunk, dunk. So you get so this key over here plus. Oh, I need to put a plus sign, bro. Even bro. Yeah. That's victory. I literally have not checked Arena notifications in months. Well, since I got here, really. They're just so messy, and I don't get proper notifications. You know. All right. So here we go. Okay. So your goal is to have as many of these keys as you possibly can. Because in having one of these keys, you're going to get 3 playable NFTs. So every one of these keys gets you 3 playable NFTs for every Katsu that if you've got a Katsu plus a key, it opens 3 NFTs out of a loot box. So the more keys you have, the more NFTs you're going to get to open. And I think that's pretty exciting. Okay, stand by. So now, how do you get keys? That's the question, right? So Jason has graciously sent me the funky. So there's the funk token, which is my silly face. Do we have that somewhere? Sharier, are you going to launch anything? Yes. So if you look at the picture, Sharier, you'll see there's a key, there's a Katsu. That's that thing there. We're about to do the Katsu mint. So the Katsu mint is quite a big event. Usually our mints mint out in under 2 hours. The last I mean the funkettes minted out like in seconds, like under 10 seconds or 20 seconds or something. The funkies under 20 minutes. The first one we did was the Lucille's, which is this one over here. Those minted out in under 2 hours. So you really want to have this key and get on the whitelist. So Grumpy says, what is a Katsu? So it's one of the 4 primes. Lucille. So you've got Lucille, you've got Katsu, you've got Opt, and you've got Crispus. So Lucille was the first mint. And Katsu is now the second one. Katsu was going to be the first one, but we ended up doing the Lucille mint first. Okay, now, depending on what you already hold. So if you hold a Lucille, if you hold, like the Doksuki is about to mint, like in the next 2 weeks, I think. So depending on what you hold, let me just not lose my mind here. There's an IR. These things are cool. Why can't I just drag? Imagine I could just drag and drop. I'm going to try that now. Yeah, they're all NFTs. All NFTs, Sharia. Let's put this here. Yeah, the keys let you open NFTs. Yes. Gumpy the Game Wizard is Game Father. I've decided to change my name to Grumple Funk. No, that doesn't work. So from now on, I shall be Grumple Funk. Grumble Funk. Because I find like I just grumble all the time lately. I'm getting that old man energy now. I just want to moan about everything. Young people of today. It's not even young people of today. I've always had a aversion to laziness and incompetence. Grumpy uncle. Skin him from a sinner. Skin her from a sinner. Can't hear me, Funk. What?
You're coming through fine enough, I think.
All right.
Oh.
Oh, his muting arena is just in text. All right, all right. All right, so what else is on the list? There's the Infinite Redeemer. That's a Doksuki. All right, the Funk Holding. Oh, all right. Where do I get that? It should be on this computer. No.
What is it you need?
Yo. What, Johnny? That's like, good Lord, man. What in the...
Okay,
Johnny,
Johnny.
Else,
you okay,
Dude,
bro?
dropped like a book in the comment there.
The Book of Johnny.
The Book of Johnny. That was there's Blush. What did you send me now, Blush? What? I'm totally lost now. Okay. John 8-21. Yo. Yeah. Oh, we got 7 minutes. Dagnabbit, what else? What else did I need in here? The Funk. The Funk logo. I don't think I have that anywhere. Can you believe it? Yeah. Whatever. It's too tiring. Okay, so let me just do this. So, dish. Okay.
Also, Sherry, anyone really complaining about meme coins with zero backing that are launched on a platform being down, just evaluate your choices when it comes to buying stuff. All right, the Johnny, methinks that you're about to get kicked out because
yeah, here we go. You must check this button I push. It pins your stuff, Johnny. I push this button and it pins you to the top. See there, like that. Ta-da! See, now he's pinned to someone else's stream. Jessica and B, like they're just as like malevolent as I am. I mean, what the heck? Dude, like hitting us with large spam. Okay. All right. So you're gonna get one of these keys. Where are we at now? 5 minutes. I'm not. There's a bit of pressure. A little bit of pressure. Nice. Okay. So here we go. What we're doing here then is okay. What? Joey's like, add me please. Not X space starting now, Joey. So you have to jump on that. We all have to jump on that X space stage now. Okay, so where's the message from Joe? Okay, so 5 million funk equals 2 keys. So that's per 5 million funk, right? Good Lord, that's generous. Yo. So someone's got like 50 million funk. That's 20 keys. That's 60 NFTs. Are we sure? Okay, but anyway. Okay. Right, and then 1 funky equals 2 keys. So that's one of these over here. Like so. All right. Then 1 funkette is 4 keys. Why does my wife get 4 keys? Obviously, because she's more fun to look at. Yo. Okay. Each Lucille NFT, 1 key. Oh, the pack as well. Okay. Each one, wrong thing. Each one is 1 key. What? Each healer is 1 key. Okay. IR gang, 2 keys per NFT. Okay. So the IRs are NFTs.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Seat of 33 special, seat to knife. And remember, holding Doksuki cards, 5 keys each. All right. So I'm going to have to give it its own. Bruh. I think that's nice and explanatory. Eh? I put like little key pictures. You see there, Jason? Oh,
Yep.
got to climb into the. We got to climb into the space. Oh, it's 1 minute.
Yep. I will have to drop out of here in order to multi-account a couple of things elsewhere. And then I'll join you again.
Yeah. Le cool. That's French for cool, by the way, for those who don't speak French. Okay, so that means I've got to share. Anyway, okay, so you can work out by what you see here. Right, I'm going to. If you think Johnny dropped a. Thingy. Here comes a thingy, like a fat thingy. Where's there's Arena Social? The blue. What's a blue ball? Yeah, according to your math, you get 40 million NFTs. Damn. Sorry. I didn't format it nicely. Sorry. Okay, so Grumpy cat. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a lot of NFTs. Yo, many. What happened here? So she's but you get 4 there. Okay. I don't know, the shape format, make it glow or something. I don't even mind the cheese, man. Because I am cheesy. I think, is that all of the things? Each healer, 1 key. Our gang seed of 33, little key distribution. Right, so I go, All right. I'm totally lost. Right, now I've got to go and find the X space. All right. So there's that. I've got to go find it. Find the X space for everybody. Okay. Which we will listen to as Operation Safe Place. Okay. Is it on choices? Senior choice. There you go. All right, now I go there. Come on. So much irritation. Kia. Hey, Dirk, Have a look there. How many keys do you think you're getting? Oh man. Just breathing.
To destroy poverty in this region, destroy poverty everywhere, but you've got to start where you are. And so the Operation Safe Place project, it started as a project, was founded to be able to keep girls safe in school holidays. So instead of staying at home when their parent has to go off and make a living and maybe be looking after little babies and younger siblings at home, we wanted to create a safe place for them to come, where they can be fed, where they can be taught, where they can be trained up in leadership and in business and in all sorts of things. So we take them from young kids, but we also work with a lot of teens, a lot of teenagers who are just about to come out of school as well. And so we've been working with a lot of them in business strategies and ways to find favor with employees, grow in character, grow in excellence, grow in taking initiative and learning how to be men and women of great character. So we've done self-defense training with the girls, teaching them how to protect themselves as well. We've got, partners locally that come in and help us with all sorts of things. We make sure that they get 3 meals a day. We make sure they have snacks. We make sure they have fun. A lot of stuff happens on these camps, but it is great. And very, very often we have tears on the last day of camp when it's time to go home again. And that they're just having a beautiful time because they really don't want to leave. So we often have that. Apart from camps, we go into schools. There's a lot of stuff next weekend, actually, we're talking on all sorts of gender-based violence and, drug abuse and relationships and healthy relationships and all sorts. So we do training and we really invest in these young people so that they can be the best adults that they can be. And so it's a passion of our whole team, training, equipping, empowering. Our three things we stand by is we engage, then equip, empower. It's something really important to all of us. So I hope that gave you in a nutshell what we do. And I shall now hand back to you, Sir Choice.
That's amazing, Kat. Thank you so much for dropping all of the alpha. I love starting the space with giving the vision to our community. We got a full panel today. It's insane. Before I go with the core members, I'm going to give a shout out to Crypto Hunter. He is one of the bosses and the chief of the Say Nigeria community. So, brother, today, because it was like 2 a.m. my time, I had the pleasure of joining your stage and spending with your community. Had an amazing time. I'm now welcoming you to the Citadel. I want you to bring your community to any kind of questions that you have. The team is here to respond, but kick us off with an introduction so our community and the people that's joining us knows who you are and what you're about in the space.
Thank you very much, Sir Choice. It's amazing to be here to see all these amazing people. Frankly, I just knew OSP, the main account, Uncle Funk. Everyone knows Uncle Funk anyway. And then of recent, we came to meet and come to know ourselves to Sir Choice. But I never knew we have so many other amazing people around the OSP crew. Just listening to what's her name again? She just finished speaking. Sorry.
Oh, Kat.
Yeah, so I mean, she's amazing. Listening to all the things that's done behind behind the the vision of OSP is absolutely amazing. I would like to be very frank about this. I had absolutely no idea that, yeah, I know it's sort of that OSP is based on some kind of true life story or something, but I had absolutely no idea that this is like something that is really based on a real life NGO. Coming to listen to all this, I mean, is absolutely amazing to me. And I'm proud to be in what I call it a movement. Yeah, absolutely right. This is not just about gaming. This is like absolutely a movement, and I'm very much happy that I'm part of this kind of stuff. So this is Crypto Hunter. I don't like really speaking much about myself. I'm from the Say community, and then should I say Maxi on Say Network? Anything about Say, feel free to ask me. I'm always available to open up to you all the different opportunities that you could have on Say. Yeah, the Say Nigerian community is one of the strongest, if not actually the strongest and the biggest community on Say. And we have a community of gamers. This evening, we are going to play the OSP games. It's going to be amazing. The community is very happy to have the crew with us. Earlier today, we saw Sir Choice there. He came on, and then everyone was absolutely wow. Probably I'll just put in the comment section the link to the space that we had earlier then, and you would agree with me that the Nigerian community is very keyed on to this game, and everyone is saying was absolutely looking forward to it. So I'm very happy to be here. I'm very happy to be with the crew, and it's a privilege. I count it as a very good privilege for me. Let's roll. Let's just keep going. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks for coming. Love your energy, my brother. Yes, everybody in this panel and in the audience is a chat, is a friend. So I encourage you to follow each of them. I see a wide look in the audience too. Much love. I'll be sharing some Medieval Empires progress soon. And we gotta go so magic happen with the Medieval team too. But yes, that's what this space is about. Like Manik was saying, we want to bring everyone who's got good intentions and a good heart together. But we're here for it. All right, we have more introductions to go. I'm gonna pass it to Dane. He is working on a very interesting project. I'll always give him the chance to talk about what he's doing. Welcome to the stage. Today is the Citadel. There's a lot of alpha. We talk about a little bit of everything. We kind of talk about the Citadel without talking about Operation Safe Place. So expect a lot today. Oh, mic check, name. We cannot hear you.
It shows he's a listener on my screen, buddy.
Oh, good. He's probably rocking. I see him as a speaker with the mute and unmute. But then we're going to pass it next to you since you unmute yourself as a brave warrior, Mr. Console. And since I know everybody here loves your voice and your style, bring the vibe, brother. Share who you are and what you're about in space.
You guys have a way of warming my heart. Shout out to the Citadel crew. Shout out to my fellow panelists. I'm Mr. Console, community manager over at Bigger. Bigger is a digital arcade that has turned games into assets that you can own. I'll be brief in the interest of time because I know you have other legends up here. You want them all to share what they do and what they're up to before we get into the topic. So let me zip it there, buddy. So if anybody loves my voice, which I know is not the truth, I'll save it till a later part of this discussion. Make sure you stick around till I unmute next again.
Love it, brother. No, I'm sure our community is not lying. We love you. Everybody loves your vibes, man. You're something else. All right, we got plenty of people here. Lito, my friend, I gotta give you a public apology because you are supporting me on so many spaces and so many places, and I haven't been able to catch back with you because every time that you schedule something, I'm already booked. I'll have to book like 1 week ahead so that I can give some of that support back. But yes, my man, give yourself a little intro, and so our community knows who you are and what you're doing in the space too.
Senor Choice, you're so fine, my G. Do not worry about it. I support you because I like what you're doing and not because I'm expecting anything in return. So I appreciate you very much for hosting these spaces and doing a positive impact for the world with the Citadel. That being said, on Monday, usually I speak with founders in the space. This Monday, I'll be speaking with Corky from Chain Zoku, and it's going to be a great talk, and we'll be talking about what's cooking. So if anyone from X co-hosts would like to jump up as a panelist for that, you're more than welcome. I just put up the link on X co-hosts. That as well. I am also a co-host for Pandas and Friends, which is a community space for the Camp High Pandas, and I do that with two other co-hosts. One of them is in the listeners right now, listening along, but we have fun there. And every couple weeks I do Wheel of X. Sometimes I'll do it solo, sometimes I'll do it with friends. But thank you for that. I'm looking forward to talking. Yeah.
Appreciate it, man. And I can only say that next Monday you're already booked, but maybe the week after we can have Angs and Jason and Rob and the whole crew turning into that too. So let's make the magic happen. And
I would love
Pandas,
I would love to have you guys.
let's get the Pandas game into.
Yeah, I would love to talk to you and some others about the Citadel at some point on Monday. That would be great. So yeah, I'll message you about that later.
Let's get
Let's
it
go.
done.
Yeah, that's the way we roll. We talking, we walking. That's the way. All right, Jason G from the Citadel. You unmuted yourself. The spotlight is on you.
Brother, I have to say that I really, really hate Twitter at times. Hey, everybody. It's only taken me 15 minutes to connect to my own Twitter space. How we all doing?
Oh, we're doing great,
well, I guess everyone was doing better than me because they could connect. Well, yeah, I'm Jason. I'm one of the many CE bros over at the Citadel and Operations Safe Place, bringing to life one of the upcoming games of the year with OSP TD. And, well, off the back of that is our epic gaming hub of the Citadel, with basically everything that a gamer would ever need in their life, all in one place. And the doors to the Citadel are opening very, very soon.
That's the alpha, and there's more alpha. I'll push to get that out of Jason so everybody knows all of the benefits that come with this amazing place, because Citadel is not a platform, it's a place. It's indeed a place that you want to enter and live with there and engage and interact with others.
I mean, it's kind of in the name.
There you have it. All right, okay. Creon, brother, I'll pass it to you before we go with Joy and Unks.
Oh, hey, brother. Yeah, you were apologizing to Lito. I would like to apologize for you as well for falling asleep earlier at Biga because I don't know, my body just gave up, while waiting for my MetaMask to connect to the Biga arcade. So apologies to you and Mr. Console. I guess I left you guys, and I even. Maybe Toledo as well. I think he ran the Wheel of X, and I was still asleep.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, but yes, my name is Korean. I do space hosting as well, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. I'm down to my last 3 episodes of the Spaces Playbook, the series that I'm running, and I'm probably gonna be doing article after that. But yeah, happy to be here. Always excited to be with you guys, with Uncle Funk, with Mr. Console, with my new friend Lito, and Dame as well. I'm seeing Dame down the listener, and Searchers is hosting great spaces as always. So really happy to be here and excited to do the conversation with you guys.
It's a pleasure having you, my man. Okay, for all of the audience in the panel, I will introduce you to our Habibi. He is the DJ within the team. So, Joey, the stage is yours, my man.
So I am the Habibi, like the one and only. I mean, like it's weird because sometimes in your choice, like I come to your spaces and I find myself talking about the degen stuff. I find myself being a total degenerate talking about how we sell JPEG images and somehow create utility out of them, or pictures of cats and dogs, and how this is going to change the world. But some other times I come there and you're like, so give us your insight about the psychological impact of gaming. And I'm like, man, like I am the DJ indeed, but I will still try to take myself seriously sometimes. Love being on the space, man. I met many people through your space last week, and one of them is Dane, by the way, who is also a speaker today with us. We're going to see if we can be working together hand in hand, but not on the DJ side, on more of the psychology side, because as you know, I'm a clinical psychologist. But yeah, on Web3, I'm simply a degenerate who is a Habibi indeed.
Love it, Joey. That's the magic of Web3. That's the magic of gaming. It brings people together. I still see Dame as a speaker. If I am wrong, correct me, guys. But yes, I keep sending him the requests. I know that he wants to speak with us too, and he's most welcome. Dame, I'll give you another shot if you can unmute yourself. And if not, I'm passing it to Onks. Oh, I see him removing the mute, but I cannot hear him. Is it just me, or he's actually logging?
No, I can see him removing the mute. He might have the reverse mute going for him at the moment.
He is also a listener of mine.
Okay, yeah, you're probably logging, Dame. So I encourage you to move yourself as a listener and then send the request again to see if we can have you up. I'll also Web3. I saw your request. I'm bringing you up as well, so we still have room. On the meantime, this is a space where we want to showcase to our community and to the newcomers what's the vision, the mission, and the values that the Citadel stands for. And I think that there's no one better to talk about vision than you. You're our vision lead, and you know how to tell a story in a perfect way. So drop us your intro and get us started with the vision of the Citadel.
What a
pleasure
and
an honor to represent something this exciting. First, some house cleaning. Wanted to make sure that no one is hearing double, because we are streaming to 7 or 8 other platforms. So
you're good.
On the various comments, let me know on Arena Social. If you do hear me, thumbs up. If you're hearing me double anywhere, show thumbs up. So I see Enjoy 1-2 on Arena Social says, I hear you. Good. B hears me. I see on Facebook, James, what do community ecosystem links mean? This is our Operation Safe Place and Citadel. It's the secular ecosystem that we're building for our Web3 project that will eventually become the foundational community building tools for Only Believe. Okay, so that's on Facebook. I'm not sure where else, if people can actually hear us, but I'm glad to be able to communicate. Okay. So if I understand your question right, Senior Choice, you're asking for an overview of the greater vision. Is that right?
100%, thanks.
Okay.
Look.
We came here to change lives. That's the bottom line for us. If we cannot change lives, then we're not interested in playing. If we cannot change lives on every possible platform in every possible way. If we cannot change lives in the soul, in the spirit, in the heart, in the finances, if we cannot get rid of everything from loneliness to poverty, then we're wasting our time. Because we really feel that what we're building here is part of our assignment, and that every single person who is part of the Citadel ecosystem is here because destiny brought them here. We are driven to produce something that will start a tsunami of awesomeness. and anything great starts with a core group. And usually it takes you around about 1,000 days to create a strong core group, because people will watch you through the lens of their brokenness. They'll watch you through the lens of their history. They will watch you through the lens of their pain, and then determine whether or not they can trust again. And those 1,000 days, those 3 years, are usually the time that a community watches before they throw heart and soul into what you're doing. And as OSP, we've thrown heart and soul for these past 3 years, and the Myth community, heart and soul, 3 years. Many of you who we've met on Ex-Co-Host were hammering it and working hard for years before we met you. And now all coming together, it's a collective family. It's a collection of people who were looking for destiny relationships, destiny partners who've got the same heart, who resonate at the same frequency, who are wholesome in their desire to bring real change. And the ecosystem we are building is really around gaming, gamers, Web3. I guess we could call them degens, but not everybody in Web3 is a degen. But people who believe in the power of Web3, because I share this often. I feel that Web3 is an opportunity that comes by once every multiple generations. It is like the Reformation. It is like the revolution, the Industrial Revolution. It is like the original internet revolution. We have got a chance to change people's lives financially and ignore borders. Because borders separate ideologies, and many people are trapped in the ideology within the borders of the nations in which they were born. But their hearts resonate with people in other nations. Their hearts resonate with borderless worlds, and that's what we're in. The internet has given us an opportunity to become a borderless environment where those who resonate can actually come together and build something incredible. Where previously you were trapped in this box that said if you were born in that nation, you were at the mercy of the cultural norms, and you became a cultural construct, a social construct, whether you liked it or not. So the vision that we have is, in essence, if you had to look at it in a gaming perspective, through that lens, it would be Ready Player One. It would be a world within the real world, but it's where we all come together, wrap ourselves around a joint vision, and our vision is altruism. It is great people doing great things. The final thing that I'll say is, in building this economic model around Operation Safe Place Defense and the Citadel, which really focuses, as Rob likes to say, on not creating per se $1 billion company, for a bunch of directors, but builds $1 billion community. Our entire focus is
to
create the most generous, selfless, passionate community
in
Web3 and definitely beyond. And that is a nice, I think, overview of our vision.
I love it. It's super clear. I think that everyone could walk through it with you. All right. I see, Jason, it's also a crucial piece of this puzzle because he had put his 3 years working with the mid community and now merging it with Operation Safe Place and giving birth and still producing the Citadel. I like to reveal a lot of alpha. I'm not good at keeping secrets, but one of the questions that is often asked in the Web3 world is, have you figured out the revenue streams to keep the project being sustainable? Like, how can you prove your community that you're here long term? And how can you prove your community that you have the resources to make it?
Well, the biggest thing that's been missing from Web3 gaming, is sustainable business. It's building games, and in our case, where it's multiple titles, not just centered around one primary product. So Operation Safe Place is our flagship, but around Operation Safe Place are multiple other very accessible titles, mobile based, other PC based. You create business, it's you've got to fail hard, fail fast, and keep on going, and have the ability to. Now, we've never been beholden to let's say, the financial constraints that many would develop with. We always find a way to keep on producing, and we've demonstrated that for the past 3 years. And with the business now getting ready to go live, the platform itself obviously has various revenue routes. It functions as quite a hub. It is very data driven, and that data generates revenue, not just for us, but for the actual users as well. And yeah, it ultimately just comes down to understanding the basic mechanics of monetization of both platforms, content, and games. And with the team that we've got, with people that have worked in various industries where those skills and understandings are very applicable, we have one hell of a product on our hands.
1000%. There is a part that I was revealing without much permission, but it was about the data gathering and the partnership that we already secured. I do want to give a peek into the potential monetization opportunities that the Citadel will bring to all of the people living within.
Sure. So, with most platforms where there's high traffic, high volume of users or people going to a site, the current status quo, you could say, is the platform or that website is generating revenue off the back of the user's attention, the user's time on the platform. Now, our partnership with Relic allows us to actually turn that into an absolute machine, because there's ways to remonetize and give back to the actual user. So the ones that are there generating the traffic and the volume that ultimately attracts more traffic, more volume, and additional projects, because we've got a pipeline as well of partnerships of other games that we aim to support, because ultimately we want to see indie studios succeed. So their system, they have an ad network of, I think it's over 700 million. And their system is designed so that the user's time spent interacting on the platform, that is gathered, and the user is rewarded and with those rewards, they'll ultimately be able to convert them into any other currency, or directly spend them in shop. So anyone, no matter their wallet size, and especially those that need a way to get a foot in the door, they will be able to get started just by being on the platform, by interacting, by carrying out social activities. So it's about giving back in a way that is sustainable, that isn't hyper extractive on the business, and helps grow the business.
Love it, Jade. Thank you so much for that. Okay, we did bring Web3 Noble up the stage. My brother, I will give you room to introduce yourself and drop a question to the Citadel team and the OSP team. I want this to be in a space where all of the questions from our community are answered, where we leave no one behind. So welcome to the stage, and let us with your intro.
Yeah, all right, GM, everyone. Like, it's amazing being against a choice and every other person. Yeah, so basically, I really love projects like that are not into like following the usual paths that we have in this space, whereby they just copy a already known project. I don't know if anybody understands me, but I do not like all those kind of projects. I don't really write about them. But now I'm seeing the Citadel. This is my first time seeing it, but I did not know it was something as amazing as this. So basically, who am I? I basically just write up about projects I like. I love to contribute in my own little way and then move on. But now I actually have a question for this Citadel. So basically, I don't know, like now, if I basically want to get started, for example, now, like what are the basic things I need? Because I've never been able to check up the website and all that kind of stuff. Like, what is the basic thing that I need to know, like that I need to understand before I actually say, okay, fine, I would like to step in.
So,
the Hunter, yeah, I saw your hand next. Jake, cover that one, and then we pass it to Hunter.
All right, no worries. So the everything begins, like all roads lead to the Citadel. So just visiting the citadel.gg, signups and registrations will be fully active as of next week. And you can literally be there now, explore. There's tons of content. We aggregate global gaming news. We have multiple news sources. Our AI agents actually rewrite, summarize, and present these articles in their own unique way. You can discover games, you can discover free games, free loot, anything that is all already live on the platform. And yeah, as of next week, there will be a hell of a lot more, because each week we are releasing new features and opening up other features. And one of these will be the account system, and being able to, get your referral codes out there and actually start also earning. We've got a social currency that is not an on-chain currency, and it is tied to our shop, which will be hosting our own NFTs plus other partner NFTs as well.
Love it. I hope that's clear now. Web3 Noble. Crypto Hunter, so your hand, it did not go unnoticed. I know that the community have many questions for the team, so you can be that voice that's gonna send them out and get the team to respond.
Yeah, exactly. So I just want to find out, can you confirm you're Nigerian? I mean, Web3, or what's his name again? Is he still here? Yeah,
he's still here.
Web3, yeah, Web3
Nobles.
Nobility. Can you confirm you're Nigerian? Okay, perfect. So if you want to, you could join us on the Say Nigerian Community Discord. If you send me a DM, I will send you a link to it. Right now, we are supposed to even start up the Operation Safe Place game, but it's supposed to be, we are about 8 minutes into it late already, but this space is equally important to me. Maybe any of these I could hop off because the community is also waiting. So if you want to learn more, most of the OSP team is also on that Discord. You could also join the OSP Discord itself. That's where we have all kinds of information on the OSP game. I assure you the game is absolutely wonderful. The Citadel itself is amazing. I'm very confident that you'll love it in there. Thank you very much. Sorry, Uncle Fog, I have to step off anytime because the community is waiting for the game's night to kick off. Sorry.
Don't worry, Crypto Hunter. We will go right that Discord.
All right, Sachoice, sorry. Like, I've thrown you a follow. Please, can you follow back so I can be in your DM? Thank you very much, Sachoice. Thank you, everyone.
You're
You're
welcome.
welcome. You're welcome. My DMs, you can access it. Just send me a message. You're able to have access to it. It's open to everyone.
Amazing. So yes, we're going to be writing that game night. Yesterday we had an amazing game night with the Liga community, the Liga Arcade. Next week they're coming over to the Citadel. Now we're going to the Say Nigeria community. Let's invite them also next week or next weeks to the Citadel community. Let's keep blending amazing people together, bringing them together, and just building amazing stuff. Together we're always stronger. All right, all right. I want to warm up the rest of the panel and have them prepare some questions. I know that for many that are just coming here, the Citadel concept is still pretty new. So I want even a Web2 person to understand the opportunities that this platform presents. So if any question comes to your heads, feel free to raise your hands and send it over. On the meantime, since we have Habibi here and there's a mint happening soon, I want you to share some of the alpha. And I know that Onks already dropped the alpha in the Discord, but there's lots of benefits for all of the community members and for those that want to be investing and around. So I'm going to pass the mic to you. What's coming next and what benefits the community has from all of the on-chain assets that we currently have?
Oh yeah, awesome. Okay, so I'll happily take 5 minutes of the space to explain what's happening right now, not only with the mint that's going to happen, but with the airdrop that's going to happen. That's right. If you're in the space right now, you probably have at least one of the assets that Operation Safe Place has launched during the last 3 years, and that Uncle Funk has launched during the last 3 years, even Citadel. So honestly, like what we're trying to do with Operation Safe Place is really create the opposite of a Ponzi scheme. So let me explain. We started off building something when no one believed in us. No one believed in the project. No one saw what we were doing. We would go on spaces. It would just be me and Andrew and his wife as listeners. Like that was the first space we ever did. Like, but as we started building and having stuff to show for, we started seeing people full of love, full of interest, full of passion, full of skill, joining the team bit by bit, investing bit by bit. We launched the Lucille packs. It sold out in 2 hours in like the baddest of bear markets. And we started seeing how the community was rallying behind what we were doing. And because people started investing more in us, giving us more exposure, trusting us more, we were able to advance quicker in the game development, which created this loop, this positive loop of putting people together behind one common goal. Now, essentially, we have launched multiple assets during this year. So we have the Lucille packs, Lucille NFTs, healers, we have Funkies, Funk, like all of these juicy assets that we've launched. If you see the PFP right now, and most of the people in the space right now, it's a Funky. There is some Funket as well. I can see Cat has a Funket. D has a Funket as well. You will see Twisted, Uncle Funk, Broden, and myself. Also Jessica having Funkies. So what we're doing right now is we're launching the Katsu collection very soon. And basically, this collection will give users access to new characters inside the game, and they're going to be crucial for the game development. Now, there is a saying that our CEO bro Rob has, which is, we're not trying to build a multi-billion-dollar game. We're trying to build a multi-billion-dollar community. And really, what we're trying to do is give back value to people who invested early in Operation Safe Place. So the riskier it was for someone to invest in whatever our vision was, the more they should be rewarded. That's my personal opinion. So right now, we are going to do a Katsu key airdrop. This key will allow people to open up the loot boxes or like use them with the Katsu NFT itself to get access to new cards. But we're not going to just be selling those keys. No. We're going to airdrop those keys. They are for you to sell if you want to sell them. They are for you to use. Of course, you're going to use them. But here's the twist. If you have a lot of assets, you are getting more keys than what you need, which if you sell them, you end up making profits over the initial investments you've made. So that's really the logic that we're trying to go for here. So we don't want you to sell the assets that you invested in very early. We want you to get perks, and these perks will pay themselves for your investment with the assets. So this is the logic that we work with. So if you have, and I still will talk for like 2 more minutes in your choice, I won't take the entire space. So if you have funk tokens, for every 5 million funk token, you get 2 keys. If you have a funk key, you get 2 keys. A funket, you get 4 keys. That's right. Funket are a flex when it comes to key numbers. If you have a Lucille NFT, you get 1 key. If you have a Lucille pack, you get 2 keys. A healer, you get 1 key. If you have an infinite redeemer, you get 2 keys. And here's the big surprise, drum roll. So Senior Trust, if you have a drum roll, please roll it.
Let's go. That's amazing. And thank you for dropping all of the information and what everybody is going to get.
So, Senior Trust, wait for it. If you have a Doksuki card, you get 5 keys. So here's where I will take 1 more minute from this. So the Doksukis are a collection that I initially launched on Doge 2 years ago. It was the top collection on the Dogeable space back then. But really after the bear market hit, Doge really lost a lot of its value in the NFT space. And my community was left wondering what would happen next. So I decided to bring them onto OSP and launch these 99 exclusive Doksukis on the Say network. And essentially, there's the only way you can get whitelist for this is by holding the Doksukis on Doge, like a crazy amount of Doksukis on Doge. But this is for the community, you know. So what I'll be doing is I'll be distributing 3 whitelist spots during the space. Senior Choice, I will make a post right now and pin it at the top. And whoever from this space comments their wallet, they qualify for the whitelist. And I will pick 3 winners by the end of the night. And that's all I had to say. So you follow me if you want more information on whenever Doksuki is dropping. And I'll run the giveaway as soon as I close my mic.
Oh, and this is how you know that this is a very giving community. I was talking about it yesterday with the Nigerian Say community. I was telling them, you know, people initially got fund tokens for free just because they were showing up. Then they were able to receive the funkies just because they hold the fund tokens that they got for free. And then this was one of the most trendy collections on Avalanche. But now we're talking about Dodge, we're talking about collections on Avalanche, we're talking about collections on Say. A lot of people in the Web3 space kind of have that idea that you need to get married to a single chain and you have to stick to it. So I'm bringing this question while I encourage all of the rest of the panelists, because I want to hear all of your voices, preparing some more questions for the team. But yeah, this is like, what's the explanation for those people that believe that you need to get married to a single chain or to back a single system, ecosystem? Why did you choose to launch on different chains, including Dodge, Avalanche, Say, and I believe that there might be more in the future? Like, what's behind the agnostic decision of just disregarding that marriage contract that some people draws in their heads? And are you really open to expand into any other ecosystem? Jay, Unks, and Mr. Consul, you unmute yourself. Take it over, man.
Yeah. I can happily answer that one.
Perfect, Unks.
Look, Web3 is a community, and then people often, when they find a chain, they don't just find a chain; they find a community. So they'll usually lock in on that community, and then their loyalty will often be to the chain because the community it's in, and then in other cases they follow trends. So whichever chain is trending right now will have their loyalty. In Web3, people tend to be loyal to whatever's profitable at that moment. For us, it has always been about identifying communities that need us, and I think I've shared before how in the beginning, when I came into Web3 around like 3 odd years ago, man, I just went from Discord to Discord to Discord to Discord just to see what everybody was doing, because I knew nothing about Web3. I didn't know anything about NFTs, about NFT communities. I don't know anything about anything. And I just went from broken NFT community on every imaginable chain, even chains that weren't even chains. I think they were just pieces of string. Like just community after community after community that was they had thrown their lives into these NFT collections. They'd thrown heart and soul, not just as founders, but as entire communities, throwing their money at these pieces of art that had its value given by that community, and if they were lucky, by some alpha caller out there. And it just broke my heart, like going from Discord to Discord to Discord to Discord, and seeing that these were graveyards. The artwork was listed. It was on all these different chains. The community was there, but when I went back to look in on them 6 months later, a year later, in most cases, there was nothing there but maybe a founder and broken dreams. And so we discussed more and more as a team that in our strategy for Operation Safe Place, we would not just have Operation Safe Place assets playable in our ecosystem, but we would actually allow these founders, these communities, to actually relaunch their collections, regardless of where they were, which chain they were on, and allowed those collections to be playable in our ecosystem, so that it would breathe new life into what everybody was doing. And because I know there's a lot of ruggers out there, but I've rarely met a founder who didn't care about their community, who didn't feel deeply saddened by the fact that things didn't work out. So often in speaking to these kinds of founders who care so much, you find that they're like excited. They're so excited about being able to bring these collections into that ecosystem. And I don't think they really care which chain it is on, as long as their community is taken care of, as long as they're able to achieve the goals that they had in their hearts. And that is also why I'm so excited about the Citadel, because the Citadel is the platform that we are building to make it possible for people to physically launch and relaunch with the same tools as Launch My NFT and Arena Social and everything that is needed, but then also with the metadata necessary for those NFTs to be playable not only in Operation Safe Place but in every other game. So I think my short version of this long answer that I just gave is people care about their communities, I believe, and I think that they become chain agnostic when they become community conscious.
That's the perfect answer, Ax. Love it. Okay, I do want to hear more voices. Mr. Consul, you unmute your microphone so you're back on the spotlight, my brother. I also see your hand, Kat. I'll pass it to you, and then we go back to Mr. K.
Yeah, my apologies. My face scan wasn't working. Such moments just catch you off guard. And truly, such choice, you're setting me up. My friend, I thought we were friends. Yesterday we had an amazing game night. But you want me to speak after Uncle Funk? What more can I say? What more can I say that this great man hasn't said? Let me add a different perspective to this discussion. I've been in this space since this space was still finding its definitions, when we were still trying to somewhat understand the technology and streamline how we'll communicate to the masses. And since very early on, I understood the argument that was raised that you just need to build an ecosystem that's accessible by anyone, anywhere, anyhowly. But as I'm coming to mature, I'm coming to see the advantages of somewhat associating with a particular chain, growing yourself, your brand, your project within that chain, working closely with the chain to ensure that the chain achieves its goals, which then streamline your way. I'm starting to see a little bit more logic in this approach. Abstract's coming out. Our good friend Marcelo is growing with Abstract. That's a prime example of maybe what Machiavelli said was right in his book about aligning with someone somehow, proving that you have a friend and therefore making your friends an enemy, in contrast of standing in the middle, because that middle ground is not necessarily safe all the time. So I'll add that as a different perspective to this discussion, because I love when the different point of views in the conversations we have, because at the end of the day, there's no right or wrong. It's just knowledge that we really seek.
Love it, Mr. Console. Thank you so much. I see the female power is raising hands. I'll go with Kat, and then I'll pass it to Sister Manik.
Thanks, Sir Choice. Okay, so me coming from a sort of non-gamer background, and being a mum of teenagers who do like to game, I know that there's a lot of people out there. Obviously, we're talking about the masses here. A lot of parents, a lot of who will want to know basic things about Web3, because to them, they won't understand any of it. It's like a concept that hasn't that doesn't make any sense. So I guess a lot of people ask me, okay, now what are you involved in, and what is this game about, and what is the Citadel, and what is this and what is that? And I'm always trying to explain in the most easy to understand way. So if I can understand it and I can explain it to somebody, that's what I love. So I guess my question would be maybe to Uncle Funk, or well, to anyone really who has a great thought to this. If you were to put a definition on Web 2 and then give me a definition of Web 3, so that I can explain the difference to other mums and other people who have no idea of the concept, what would your basic definition be in really easy to understand terms?
Basically, I have an answer for that.
Go for it, Habibi.
So, Web 2 is like social media, right? So it's Instagram, it's Facebook, Twitter, all of that. And when your kids go to social media, they actually go and most of the times do empty things, where they're either getting entertainment or they're posting pictures. Like, it's just purely from a social perspective. Web3 is actually creating life inside this ecosystem, inside social media, where you can get jobs, you can build a project, you can save lives, you can have people, you can create games, you can be part of communities, you can meet a lot of people. So the connections you make here are different than the connections you would make based on what someone is with their pictures, but instead of what someone does with their time and with their project, etc. So Web3, it's like you are living social media. You're not just posting and being a spectator. You are doing things. You are moving needles. You are making an impact. And that's really the beauty of it. Like just today, we were talking about how we're going to do the keys airdrop and how we're going to take a snapshot of the wallets who hold keys and who hold NFTs that deserve to get keys. And then I was like, if we were doing something like that on Web2, it would be impossible to pull off. Imagine you'd have to ask bank accounts, statements, invoices, emails, and that would be insane. But on Web3, you can just take a snapshot on the blockchain, and here you go. So here's I don't know if I made it simpler or more complex to you, but that's my answer to the question.
I'll give you my version of it, Kat. That one was a beautiful one, Habibi. Thank you. The way that I explain it to the gaming community of Web2 gamers here in Cali, Colombia, it's when you play Web2 games or traditional games, the company gets your money and it belongs to them. And you can have skins and assets, but they are never under your ownership. If you want to sell them or trade them, you would need to compromise your full account. While on the Web3 side, the assets that you purchase will always belong to you. So you become a shareholder within the game. And the transparency of blockchain and traceability, transparency is added. So now whenever you want to transact or sell or buy an asset from a game, from a Web3 game, then you know that you have that transparency back in the transactions. So you can truly be the owner of the asset and just do with it as you please. So it's like you really own what you fight for, what you grind for. That's, I think, the easiest way that I found to transmit it to the gaming community. But yeah, Sister Manik, I'm going to hype you up. You are one of the best reply girls in the whole space. Crimson is like one of the best reply guys in the whole space. You guys are a beautiful couple. I'm so happy to have you involved with Operation Safe Place with the Citadel. Drop your mic, just share all of the like that you want and drop your questions. Anything, the mic is yours, sister.
Well, I kind of wanted to approach what Mr. Console was talking about because I read my Machiavelli too. What we're doing is not so much as a friends and enemies approach. We're on the other side of the coin. We're building the community to bring everybody in. Even though it's the same approach. You build your groups, you build your kingdoms, you build your castles. And I also wanted to talk about what you and Kat were talking about. And when explaining the Web3, I always approach it from the asset ownership side. Because people who have kids who play Fortnite, Minecraft, whatever, they get tired of spending that money just to see it fly away in a bunch of pixels. If it belongs to them, they paid for it, they get to keep it. They love that. That's what I have.
All right. Thank you so much, sister. I apologize for the mute right there. X
That's
was
okay.
trying
I thought
to
I
rob
lost
me.
you.
Yeah, I was lost. X is rocking me for like the third time in a row. The X isn't responding thing, and then it gets close, and I have to reconnect and pray the space is still running. But yeah, I know that everybody's got me here, and we have the co-host, so we are in a safe spot. It'll give me time to reconnect. But love it, Kat. I hope that answered your question. I think that it's important to keep figuring out simple ways to explain the regular people what this industry is about and how it works. I also discovered, and I want to share this with everyone, that a lot of the people that is in the Web3 industry believes that the masses are not coming to Web3 or blockchain because they believe that it's a scam. And I know it's full of dangers and it's a scary place to be, but the reality is that once you go there and meet people and talk to people, you realize that it's not so much that they are afraid of getting scammed or It's just there's so much lack of education. They don't truly know what the tech is about, the perks it brings. It's like if you're speaking to them on a different language. So we need to learn as much as we can and then share that knowledge. It's an ant job. It's like we have to become little ants that all start moving little leaves one at a time so we can build this future together. Because we need to educate people to have a deeper understanding of the potential opportunities that blockchain brings. And it's not just in gaming, like you see different projects, you see DeFi, you see other ways, like real world assets, and everything coming to adopt this new layer of tech that is adding transparency and ownership to everything. Like I believe the future is gonna be on chain. Like AI is gonna be on chain. Gaming is gonna be on chain. Buying tickets for a concert is gonna be on chain. And that's much of what the Citadel is aiming to do. One question that I want to drop to anyone who wants to tackle it down is usually we have people coming from different platforms, and right now we just have available the PC version, which requires a demanding computer to be able to run the game. But I heard Rob mentioning that the web browser version is coming back. What are the reasons why people would still want to get involved on the browser version or in the future in the mobile versions, and how can they benefit from doing so?
Well, the system is the same. It's like if you've got the assets. I mean, even if you don't have assets, you're going to be able to play essentially the same games. Now, obviously, the browser version is not the OSP that we have currently on Epic Games and Xsolla, because it is designed to, function on low-end devices, mobile, Telegram, web browsers, etc. But the idea is having highly accessible games that are tied to the wider OSP universe, different experiences, different ways to play, different ways to, different games to play. And all of the assets that we have for OSP be usable across all of these games. So it doesn't matter if you don't have a high-end gaming PC, you still get to experience different versions in different ways the OSP universe.
Awesome, man. Yes, that's what I tried to explain to the Say Nigeria community last night. I told them that regardless of which platform you're coming from, the final goal is that anybody who has access to any type of device that can get them online will be able to grind and unlock opportunities and possibilities within our ecosystem. So even if they had the oldest phone, as long as it can connect to the internet, they'll be able to experience some sort of opportunity within our ecosystem that will allow them to grind and grow, even if little by little. So that got them really happy and pleased, because we know that there's a struggle for people accessing decent computers in the majority of the world. But I appreciate that answer. All right, we are above the top of the hour. Like every time that I host spaces with you guys, it feels like minutes, but then it's already an hour. So I'm gonna pass the mic around for any final thoughts, questions, and to wrap it up. As I also want to encourage everybody to write the Say Nigeria community. I will be posting their link, their Discord link, and pin it at the top of the Jumbotron, so we can go and support the Nigerian community, showcase our game. Anybody who wants to see some gameplay, they are already live. They have a stream, so let's go and stream with them and join them and support them the same way that we did yesterday with the big arcade. Let's keep, meeting more amazing people and amplifying more light. I'm gonna pass it to you first, Kat, because I know that you had stuff going on. So any goodbyes, any closing thoughts for us to wrap up the space? Thank you so much for coming in, for sharing the vision and all of the work that the NGO is doing on South Africa and how it wants to go beyond that. I'll pass the mic to you.
Thank you, Sir Choice. Thank you again for having me, and and thank you so much for your answers. From Manic and from you, and I think it was Joey. Really appreciate that, because people fear what they don't understand, And so it's so helpful to help them. Part of my heart is to help them understand. For me, it's a good enough reason that the very fact that you can play Operation Safe Place means that we're helping people in real life. That's enough for me to look into it and go into it. But I trust Uncle Funk, and if he says do this or do that, I know who he is, and so I'll just do it. Whereas a lot of people, they don't have that anyone to trust or what have you, so they looking into it from the basics. So I'm going to make it one of my missions just to understand it in complete jargon terms, really easy to follow, so I could kind of explain it to a child and try and get the word out that way. But you've given me a lot of information, which is great. So thank you so much. I'm really excited. All of these communities coming together in unity for the same purpose, and the fact that we can have fun, gaming, doing something great that's benefiting individuals as well as making a difference and literally changing lives in the real world. So I love it. I'm excited to be a part of it. Thank you for having me, and bless you all.
Blessings to you too, Kat. Thank you so much for coming up and always sharing all of your wisdom with us and all of the love too. We love having you here. Jason, I saw a wild unmute right there, so I will pass it to you. I just want to tell to everybody listening, we got more than 400 people across different platforms. We're a few here, but this is one of your last chances to remember that there is going to be a giveaway from Habibi Tansen, who's going to pick from the wallets that are going to post under his comment 3 winners for the collection that's going to give you up to 5 keys. This is huge, so don't sleep on that opportunity. Jason, the microphone is yours.
Thanks, Senor Choice. I mean, oh God, I'm all of a sudden randomly lost for words. I tripped up on my own thoughts there. The CTA here for everyone would be, come watch us build live. Join our Discord. It's as simple as that. You get to see the game being built in real time. You get to interact with us. Follow everything that we're doing on socials, because again, we're live every single day. It's hard to miss us. There's currently, I think, 7 platforms where we're live on. We do this every single day, all under the maniacal impulse of Uncle Funk. And yeah, just stay up to date with everything that we're doing, with everything that's coming up. The launch of, the first launch, or the first iteration of Citadel, will be going live very, very soon. You'll be able to get your referral links as well for the OSP Alpha from within your profiles. Just follow and just listen in every day to what we're doing, because every day there's something new, and every day there's new opportunities from within the ecosystem to be able to get that first foot in the door. So don't miss any opportunity, and tag along for the ride, because it's going to be one hell of a ride.
Awesome. All of the roads lead to the Citadel. Everybody is invited to be a citizen of this beautiful place. Appreciate the call to action there, Jason. Okay, we have lots of legends. Some had to go, maybe had other spaces, but Lito, you're still here with us. My man, I'll pass the mic to you. Any questions, any wrap-up thoughts on this space, and any call to actions, you're most welcome.
I just enjoyed listening to the messages that you guys had to share. So I already plugged myself at the beginning. I won't do it again. I thank you for having me up. Yeah, I hope everyone has an amazing and blessed day.
Same to you, Lito. Thanks for showing up and for all the support. Creole, my brother, it's again like 3 a.m., 3:13 a.m. in the Philippines. Maybe we'll get to hear the roster. Brother, your goodbyes. And don't worry, yesterday I got you covered. I kind of knew that you fell asleep. I know YC, I was there probably closing your laptop and letting you rest. Man, the way that you work and the times that you handle are insane. But the mic is yours.
Yeah, brother. Just like Vito, I was just listening and enjoying while I'm actually writing some application, filling up some application form as well. Just grinding right now in Web2. So I'm really excited for what the Citadel and OSP is gonna bring to us. I've heard, I got a little excited about you guys when you guys said, I'm not sure who it was because my phone is, I'm not looking at my phone. But did you guys say it will be available for any device, which means I can play it on mobile as well, like the OSP, right? So really excited about that. I think I'm gonna, because I didn't know that. I thought it was just gonna be playable on PC. So I'm gonna check it out. Really, because I would like to play OSP. So yeah, really excited for what I mean for the launch of it. So I must really be more active in the community. I'm a little bit guilty because I'm not able to. But yeah, definitely I'll try to hop in more in there because I saw you guys hanging out on the voice channel. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. I'm so sorry I'm not been able to like add value to the conversation, but I'm learning from you guys instead. So thank you, Sir Choice and everyone.
No, thank you, Kriyan, for the support and for being here, brother. Much love to you. For anybody who doesn't know, Kriyan has been running a Spaces series that is teaching other people how to run spaces, and he's got lots of value. I think he's gonna make a course out of it because he's really good. Some valuable information right there. So you might want to keep an eye on him and on everyone in this space, both audience and panel, has so much to deliver, so much value to add. So give a follow to everyone. Keep amplifying the light. All right, Sister Manik, I am always super excited to have you involved. You don't know how I really feel. It's I couldn't believe the day that you said yes, I would like to get involved. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe she's really gonna help us. And it's just people here runs on passion and on dreams, and we all fight for the same vision. So I want you to now give us your wrap up thoughts and what do you think? How do you feel about being more involved with the team, with the project, and give us your good advice and any call to action.
Well, I'm delighted to be here. You caught me at the perfect time when I was daydreaming and project lists, and you came to me with a project that I already believed in. So your timing was perfect. I always appreciate you, Funk, Console, Creon, everybody. So thank you for having me, and I will be back.
Amazing. Appreciate you, sister. All right, Mr. Console, wrap us up with your thoughts. Remember, we gotta continue figuring out what's gonna happen next week. I'm sorry I couldn't reply to your DMs just yet. It's been a very hectic day. I'm running on mobile data, but we'll get to chat. Brother, thanks for all the love, for all the support, for opening your community to the Citadel and the Operation Safe Place commanders, and for preparing some new commanders for us next week. Any final thoughts to wrap us up today?
Yeah, 100%. And for anybody who's unaware of what the choice is speaking of, yesterday at 6 p.m. UTC, their family came together, joined us in our bigger server to just preach the good news. We were talking, we were playing the watermelon game, we were just sharing love from the point we started till the point that event came to an end. Do not worry, my friend. Take your time, but the moment I get the details is the moment I can start to really call upon the troops to arrange the battalion on how we're gonna march to join you guys this coming week. I'm gonna close it out by saying a proverb from my lands. And this is what it says. It says, if you wanna go fast, go alone. But if you wanna go far, go together. So thank you, Sir Choice, for bringing us together as a family. Let's keep holding hands and let's keep moving in the same direction, because through this way we shall go farther. We shall keep motivating each other, pick each other up along that journey. So appreciate the spaces, my friend.
Oh man, I appreciate you and your wisdom. Love having you here, and all of the vibes that you bring. Your energy, it's amazing, my brother. And for sure, I was trying to explain this with an example the other day to Angstrom. Sometimes you're bored. Like there are flights that you want to go on, and you believe that you have the tickets, but then when you get to the airport, the airplane is already gone. Over here, you're facing a community that once you get your tickets is going to make sure that you are in the plane and they're not going to leave without you. So it's a place where we keep everybody safe. And I feel like, giving the call to arms here is we're doing this for Lucille, for Athera, and we're going to keep every girl safe. I love that we're bringing communities together, brother. Much love. All right, Web Chernobyl, I'll pass it to you, my brother. Any final thoughts, questions to wrap us up on this space? Okay, I think Web Chernobyl is probably struggling, so I'm gonna pass it next to Uncle. Okay, we got Web Chernobyl back. There you go, brother.
Yeah, sorry, I had a little issue with mic, X and all that stuff. So yeah, it's been amazing being here, and I've seen the Discord. I was about to opt in as well. So yeah, you'll be seeing me more often. And to everybody, I am a stalker. Crayon, you remember? Like, bro, I am a stalker on X, bro.
Perfect, man. Thanks for coming, for supporting, and for believing in our project and our vision. Love having you here. Unks, the stage is yours to close, and we have a Discord server to rally and a community that's waiting to get some more alpha and gameplay. So let's go play some Operation Safe Place with them as soon as we close here. The microphone is yours.
Thank you, and fantastic job as usual, Senior Choice, and everybody up here from the Citadel OSP ecosystem. Really, really wonderful community. I'm a fan. So we're about to do a very big mint again. I remember our mint out. We've got a solid team here that does things properly. And if you want to get on that whitelist, you need to shake your booty. If you want to get those keys, you need to shake your booty. Now, not literally. Don't send us feet pics and booty pics, please. It's an expression, a metaphor. Everybody calm down. Web3 is very strange. And I'm not judging you people, but what I'm saying is just calm down. Okay. So the places where you really want to be is on our Discords as much as you can. That's where we drop tons of alpha. We're right now in the Citadel Discord. We are in those voice channels almost 24 hours a day for people to just pop in at any time and ask questions. And you can ask questions in the general chat. Obviously, we are very, very strict when it comes to, we don't allow fudding and fighting and nonsense like that. Today I even changed my name to Grumple Funk on Discord because I did a little post where I warned people. I said, listen, you can go to Reddit and whine and complain from outside the community, but within our community here, we have faith, we have hope, we have focus, and we don't solve problems by becoming a problem. If you want to solve a problem, solve the problem, don't become one. So anyway, on that note, to get the keys, which is what you want. Each key that's about to be dropped of the next mint is going to be worth, if you're a Katsu holder. So you'll really want to get onto the whitelist and get a Katsu. But you automatically, if you have a key at the next snapshot, will know that key plus a Katsu opens 3 playable NFTs where you stand a chance in opening the box with that key to get ultra exotics and stuff like that, which will be worth rather generous quantities of potato juice to other players. So this is how you get keys, and I'm just going to read this list out quickly and encourage you all to spark.
So per 5 million funk, that's our meme coin, based on some moron with a red beard. Per 5 million funk, that's 2 keys. So if not keys of coke, don't get weird here. Keys, like literal keys that unlock boxes, you heathens. Okay, so per 5 million funk, you're gonna get 2 keys. So some of you have like 50 million funk. So that's like a lot of keys. And each key opens 3. I mean, it gives you 3 NFTs. Per funky NFT that you have, which is a picture of said moron in different forms. Per funky NFT that you hold, is 2 keys. If you hold a Mrs. Funk, which is this woman, I mean, she's a wow, man. She's a funkette. So if you've got a funkette, that's 4 keys per funkette. Why did we make this decision? Because it's Mrs. Funk. If you hold an infinite redeemer NFT, that is 2 keys per infinite redeemer NFT. If you hold Lucille's, many of you hold a lot of Lucille's. That's a key and 2 keys per Lucille pack. So you really want to get in there, and then Habibi, aka Joey, aka head of Web3 for OSP, is migrating, leading like Moses from Egypt into the promised land, the Doksuki Doge people, the people of Dojegypt. He's bringing them into the OSP ecosystem, and in doing this, giving us an opportunity to also be Doksuki holders, and each Doksuki that you hold, 5 keys. So you want to get to know these things, because each one of these keys, if you manage to be lucky enough to get your hands on one of the Katsu NFTs when they drop, which you will definitely need to be on the whitelist for. Each one of these keys is 3 NFTs. Playable in game. So I encourage you to jump in, get all the things, get the funk and the funkies and the funkettes and the infinite redeemers and the Lucille packs and the Lucilles and the Doksukis and the socks and the underpants and the hair nets and the toenail clippings and whatever it is in our ecosystem. And just enjoy the utter prosperity that is happening, the abundance that happens in our ecosystem. Jump in with both feet. And the last thing I'm going to say is we are now going to the Say Nigeria community to go and hang out with them on their Discord. We encourage you to come and hang out with us, make some friends, and we're going to watch them and laugh at them as they suffer through the training maps of Operation Safe Place Defense. And yes, very, very soon, in the next month or 2, you will be able to play our game on browser and mobile using the same NFTs everywhere.
Amazing, Ox. Thank you so much for that. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. Thanks to all of the family on Facebook, all of the family on TikTok, all of the family on the Arena, and all of the different platforms where we've been streamed to the family in X2. It's all a big family that it's made of light and keeps amplifying light. Let's keep bringing more people together. Let's keep bringing more communities together and making this vision a reality. We are here long term. We don't know the word failure. It's not in the vocabulary. We would never surrender despite the bulls or the bears. So come and feel the warmth of an amazing community. Let's ride the gaming on, say, Nigeria community, and have a wonderful rest of your day, afternoon, evening, week, month, year. Much love to all of you. Cheers.
Banana. Stupid coma. La li la do. And with that, to everybody who's been watching us on all these many other platforms, we wish you a good night, and please don't do drugs. What is this button?